You okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me know if you need any help.
Stop mollycoddling her, Eliza. She'll never learn.
I'll just say it.
Well, she got 2 Donnies, don't she?
Well, yeah,
Then
but...
leave her be. Do you think I had any help when I was her age? Mr. Sallow catches you slacking off, you'll be gone, like them lackeys last week.
Well, not everyone's happy with 5.5 days of work a week. At least them lackeys are trying to do something about it.
What's your lip, girl?
Sorry, I'm just fed up.
Wonders what you want. Get some scran down here. You're not still giving off your wages to that little wench, are you?
I am, actually.
Oh, Eliza.
Look how hard she is working. She deserves as much food as us. She can't work as fast. This is what we need to unionise, to look out for girls like Clem.
I don't know what's the matter with you, girl. The Sallow's got men everywhere. Do you want to be out on the streets?
I just think we should stand up for ourselves.
Well, you're on your bloody own. You've lost the plot.
Maybe I have. One thing's for sure, people go... You alright?
Have you done Clementine? Jesus, wet!
You're gonna be okay. Alright, I promise you you're gonna be okay. Right, you're gonna be fine, alright? Now, look at me. You're gonna be fine. Your chain makers are not being reasonably paid for the work we do for you. We would like an increase in payment in order to fairly support an acceptable standard of living.
All the chain makers feel this way?
Yes, sir.
Yet, only one chain maker sits in front of me. Am I really so imposing that they will not join their friend? Have you eaten today?
Yes, sir.
And every other day this month?
Yes.
I trust you must enjoy your venison.
I had a cob.
Funny! Cobs cost 2pence at my shop. Only venison, priced to a degree, could explain that. You paid a fair wage for the work that you do. To demand more would take away from the relative earnings of the male chain makers, who at this moment producing some of the largest chain ever made to be sent to Belfast for what is said to be the largest ship ever to set sail. Now, your small chain. Great way to get a bit of scrap. But worthwhile me investing greater finance into? I think not.
Mr. Sallow, one of your workers is a young child. And since you are constantly docking her pay for not making enough chain, I've had to use my own money to keep her from starving. However, earlier today, she lost 2 fingers on the job. Now, either or both of us will surely starve in the coming months if I dare say anything about it.
You say this child was injured in the workshop. Was there a problem with the machinery?
No, sir, it was just unfit to be operated by a girl that young.
It's just simple.
You are?
But why? If she's sound of mind, is she operating machinery which she's clearly unfit for?
You're wrong.
And you deduce that how? Merely a man offering service. I declare to Cradley Heath women, you make small change for me. Give you 5 shillings. You and all the other workers signed up to that arrangement. What goes both ways? Striking and protesting may stand in Collie Lane, but I am as strong as the chains. You do such a good job of macking for me. I will not changed my mind.
If you want women to make chain for 5 shillings, then I wish you the very best of luck, Mr. Sallow. But the women of Sallow Iron Works will stand it no more.
Be very
Try to replace us. But the women in this town have had enough, and we will not stop until we get a proper living wage.
Do you propose?
Well...
Let me just get this straight. You come into my office when I'm incredibly busy to demand something you haven't even thought through. You may leave.
I am not done.
Done! Done! You're done when I say you're done!
I'll be back.
Goodbye.
Coming here this evening. When I first read about this area, the Black Country,
I could see a world where everything was literally black, where people were poor and penniless. And as I looked down from my train carriage window in Cradley Heath, I could see the long, low sheds with the iron gratings, and the red glow of those forge fires, and the dim shadows of the toiling workers put me in mind of some Middle Ages torture chamber. Now, women, I know that you are fed up with working for a small amount of pennies. Fed up of working until they are diseased and decrepit. I say to you tonight, ladies, you must say to your bosses, no, we will stand this no longer. Lay down your tools and strike. Now, I hear you say, for how long? For as long as it takes.
where have you been?
I went to Collie Lane. There were so many other women.
What the bloody hell are you talking about?
I went to the women's union meeting. No. Listen, there were hundreds of them there. All the women working from home coming together. This town is on the edge of a revolution and we didn't even know it. They want us in the factories to do the same, to stand up for the women chain makers of Cradley Heath. Where's Clementine? What are you doing here?
Working. I need to work more hours now to make enough chain.
Not anymore. If you join the strike, we'll get 11 shillings.
You hear yourself? That's double than what we're making now. Then we would have filled your head with nonsense. Mr. Sallow would never agree to that.
You really think he can't afford it? Of course he can. He only pays us so little because he can get away with it thanks to women like you. If you stand with us, it'll work. Because it has to. The women of this town, they've had enough. He can't replace us if we all stand together. What do you say?
Do you think all the decades that I have worked here, you're the first person to think like this? I've seen protests come and go. Change doesn't happen because you want it to. And it won't happen now.
Clem. I've got so much work to do. Fine then. Come on!
You're still here?
Of course. I will stay until we get a proper living wage. Well, you'll be waiting a long time.
I'll see you tomorrow.
You really going to stand there till we get more money?
Of course.
Very well.
You want to join me tomorrow?
No, thank you. Try, Eliza.
She looks like death warmed up. No, I think she is dead.
They give her a nudge, see if she falls over.
Bought you some food. You look like you need it.
You don't need it more than me.
I really don't.
So,
You're welcome. That's everything.
It can't be.
It is. You don't think it's...
No, I don't. Mr. Sallow's angrier than ever, apparently. We duck in our pipe, we don't make more. This is not good enough, Clem. You've really rushed this. Look, I know we've got to do more, but this is unacceptable.
You know what, Bessie? You can shove it up your arse. I've had enough!
Well,
You got one of those spare?
yeah,
You'll be pleased to hear I've spoken to the other chain business owners, my treasurer, and Miss MacArthur.
And
11 shillings. What asking for?
yes, sir, not a penny less. And real money, not tokens for your shop.
Right.
All right.
After much consideration and sacrifice of the persona I've worked so hard to build, you convinced me.
You what? So you can afford it?
Truth is, I suppose we always could. Not going to be easy on my family, you know. My grandchildren's futures aren't as secure as they were originally destined to be. But so what? Let them fight for success. You did. Go on. Go back to work. Earn that money. You deserve it. Buy all the ham cobs you want. Oh. And tell the girl you can expect the same pie as everyone else.
Thank you, sir.
Today, the 22nd of October 1910, marks the day of victory for the women chainmakers of Cradley Heath. Today you can hold your heads up high and be assured of the dignity of your worth. This is the day on which we all move forward to a fairer, more civilised world, where those with more give back to those who have little. Rest assured, you will go down in history as the Cradley women who rose up against poverty wages for sweated labour. My work here is almost at an end. You no longer need a Mary MacArthur to lead you in your marches. You are finding your own leaders and your own voices. But even on this day of victory, we will do well to remember that which was so hard won is so easily lost. And we all know too well that a woman's work is never done.